Oh, please tell me. Oh no, I have to face this stupid... Ah! Alright, there's gonna be some editing on the YouTube video for sure. Yeah, those are bubbles. Very harmful bubbles. I wish I could do more than one hit. Whew! Wow! Some of those come down really, really fast. Ow! Wow! Oh my gosh, that hurt so bad. That's like 4 units of health. I'm looking up at the top of the screen, making sure nothing hits me on the top there. Okay. Gosh darn it! I had the... Yeah, that sucks. These bubbles! These bubbles! Okay, at least when you're in the unsolidified form, you actually destroy the bubbles, so there's that. Okay, I think I got this. I just need to not screw up like that. I mean, if the bubbles are kind of like underneath me or right over me, then I'm kind of screwed. Whew! One more shot. One more shot. We got this. Let's not screw up, everybody. Whew! That aura is like literally the only thing that's saving me right now. Like, you're meant to use it. Okay, I think she's gonna attack one more time. Done! Make drop! No herbs. Beat the game! Now for the elongated ending. What's happened to the comet? Oh, I can't speed it up, so I'm just gonna have to sit and watch it. That growing green planet? Now do it with no level ups. Well, you can't, because the game gives it to you at the before every boss. You get the upgrades anyway. The comet's power has disappeared. The evil cupcake of doom. The evil star has flown off to the other side of the universe. Wait, aren't we on that star? Where the heck are we? Are we on the other side of the universe now? Then how can we see Earth? Will, do you know what planet that is? Glowing there in the darkness. The slow text is interminable. Our Earth? That's right. Our Earth. Doesn't it look like a desert oasis? No, it looks blue and green, and it's never seemed so beautiful. This is where the story gets a little bit sappy at the very end. But it looks lonely shining in the dark. How are they able to stand on the comet without proper protection against the vacuum of space and lack of oxygen? They're evolved humans. Who knows? They could have all sorts of special powers. They're mutants. They're X-Men. Yes, the world is awakened. Hey, look, there's another spirit. Mother? How do you even know? They all look the same. I can't tell one spirit from the other. How do you know it's your mother? The Earth. Comet is not a star! A mother with millions of children. I'm sure you think about us sometimes. And Kara often thinks about her parents. You mean the bastard ones who put us in prison? The Earth is the same way. She gets lonely if her children forget about her? This is a common theme between this loose trilogy of games. Terra Enigma, Soul Blazer, and Illusion of Gaia. How is it, you two, looking at the world you live in from the outside? There's a common theme of giving the world sentience, and that the world is working to better itself and its children. It's a common theme running through these three games as a loose trilogy. Kara says it's as if we become spirits, but the original translation was gods. I want to show all of our group. No, I want to show everyone in the whole world. Someday people will build ships to travel the universe. Then they will see this green earth with their own eyes. Why can't I skip text? The one time I want to go faster and you won't let me, Gabe. See how lonely the earth looks, just like the two of you. Look carefully at your map of the world. It is changing because of our actions of destroying the comet. Ah, the map has started to change. I forgot if it shows it or not, probably. Oh, look at that! What's the term of that big continent, Pangea or something? That's apparently what the world started out as being, as Pangea, but look, it's all starting to look familiar now. Oh wow, that looks like our world. Somehow the land has taken on a strange shape. That's the new world. So ridiculous. New world? The path of evolution, changed by the comet, has continued until now. The Earth, too, has a life. It, too, has evolved and changed its shape. What is this new world supposed to be? Apparently ours. Which, if that's the new world, then it's the better world, then that's crappy. Now that the comet has no influence on the world, it's returned to its original condition. But I liked all that supernatural stuff with, you know, monsters, demons, magic, and invisible, you know, towns and people that could change into dandelions, gosh darn it. It was fantastical. Now we're going to just reality now. Why do you two know the future? When I lost my body, I started seeing everything. Past, present, future. See, he's saying the same thing I just mentioned. Humanity's progress. Apparently the secrets of the universe are opened up to you when you die. Maybe people would call this kind of body a spirit. Now you and Kara can become ordinary children again. Don't be afraid. When we return to Earth, will we be separated? Yes, the world is changing. Humanity and history have started down a new path. You two thought nothing of it when you met each other in South Cape. But when the Earth needed the light and dark nights, you met again. Hey, Hordag, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We beat the game under my challenge conditions. Woo! Let's look at the world before the power of the comet is extinguished. I thought it was already extinguished. I thought that's why the whole world was changing in the first place. We hope you too have a bright future. So where's our parents in this new world? Are we orphans? I mean, seriously, do we get new parents in this new world? Where are we living? We're gonna be born into a new home, maybe in poverty, maybe in rich. Who knows? Oh, the romance arc must come to a close now. Will, come here. I'll give you a big kiss. Show me your face. Well, Will was always an orphan. This is true. I want to burn you into my memory. Well, thank you for adding in those last 3 words. That makes all the difference in the world in that sentence. Your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your hair, your voice, the warmth of your hand. Keep going. Keep going. Why stop now? Don't worry. I will search you out. No matter how long it takes. Hundreds of years. Thousands of years. You can't live that long. You're no longer an evolved human, Will. You'll lose that as soon as you get to the new world. I will come to you. Of a pink woman and a talking flute. Yes, yes he was. So take care. Close your eyes. Give me a kiss. Oh, Will. Pig woman! Kisses all around, everybody! Let's go to Earth. Mmm, yum, yum, yum. Delicious kisses. Ah, he's absorbed her into his body again. Freaky relationship you got there, Will. Freaky. Cup of feel. Yay! We are done. Back to reality and the suckage of work life. 9 to 5. The Earth's look had changed. But glowing in the sky, it was as beautiful as ever. Buildings replaced the forests. Rivers became roads. How is this better? But the villages held only smiling faces. You sure about that? You haven't been to the back alleys, man. Not so fun, smiley faces there. What happened to the Tower of Babel? Got destroyed, man. But the Earth was the only one that looked sad. Tomorrow morning, Kara and I will start our new lives. But tonight we consummate! I don't know, Zero. They just do. The Tower of Babel stands tall as if it knows the whole future of the world. Where is it? Is that new building with all the lights? Is that the new Tower of Babel? Where is it? I don't even know. So that is the ending. Got really corny and cheesy all of a sudden at the end there, didn't it? Totally took a turn from left field. Like, what? Where'd this plot twist come from? Sears Tower. Yep, that's exactly where Tower of Babel is. Yay! Credits! Alright. So let's talk about the challenge, everybody. The challenge was no herbs and try not to pick up any health drops. And if I do, I get hit to the point where those health drops don't matter. The only healing is from save points as they're evenly spaced out. And then I have to fight all boss battles when possible as Will, which I did complete. So let's talk about it. The Incan Gold Ruins, not too bad, but Castoth, man, Castoth just threw me for a freaking loop. but I eventually prevailed, and I did okay. But he is definitely shooting up the challenge difficulty rating by a couple notches. Not too much to deal with the Sky Garden and any dungeons in between there. But Mew was a huge step up in difficulty, and I actually lost all of my lives there and had to get better. I had to get good. But then the vampires, oh my gosh. Those vampires tore me a new one. And so I didn't think I was going to make it. I thought I was going to quit my challenge. So they shot up the difficulty rating a huge bunch. That time limit was really just unnecessary. What do you mean it didn't bat the Tower of Babel boss's will? You can't! The game forces you into shadow. You can't get around that. So once you beat the mummy queen in the pyramid, that part of the challenge is over. The beating all possible bosses' will. That challenge is over. So the next couple dungeons, I think, is the Angel Cave dungeon, which wasn't bad. Then the Great Wall of China, also not bad. The boss, the Sandfinger, is nothing to write home about. Then you have a couple others, like the Mt Kress, Ankor Wat, which is a good step up in difficulty, but with the upgrades you had at that time, still not a big challenge. And then the pyramid. Really, the final boss is only tough if you don't abuse the sinking ability of Shadow. And honestly, I don't see how you could get through that battle without using because there was just so much stuff going on screen on the final boss battle. You got those 2 shots coming at you, you got all these bubbles everywhere, and that huge beam of light every 4 shots of that the dark Gaia sends at you, or light Gaia, I don't know, the final boss. So, to tell you the honest truth, I don't see how you could beat that without using the ability. So because of that, just the overall difficulty of it, I'm going to give it another extra bit of a challenge rating there. But all in all, I didn't use a single herb, and I got through my challenge 100%. Not breaking my challenge. What happened to the angels in the future? I have no idea. Probably dead. So, if I were to give this game between a 1 and 10 in terms of difficulty challenge, no herbs, no healing outside of save points, and will only boss battles up to the Tower of Babel, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. Yep, 6 out of 10, I think is the challenge rating hype. And here's my reasoning for that. Every game starts off as a 1 out of 10. Every game gets at least a 1 out of 10 because there's at least some challenge there. And oh my gosh, she has an actual hair animation. Why did they not use this in the actual game? They reserved it for the credits, and then they don't even use the hair animation in the rest of the game. That's so dumb. Anyway, so it has a 1 out of 10 to start with. Castoff brought it up to a 2 out of 10 because he was tough, he was tricky, but he didn't exactly ruin it for me, and I was able to beat him with not a lot of, heartache. But then the vampires, that was like 3, 4, 5. That brought it up to a 5, and I'd probably say a 6 alone. So they got an easy 4 points of difficulty just for their stupid boss battle as well. I hate you, Blaster Master, for forcing me to do that, but you told me to do will-only boss battles? That's what I did. Ugh! Too much hairspray. That's exactly it. She needs to cut down on those cosmetics. So yeah. I don't feel the final boss deserves an extra point of challenge rating to put it up to a 7 out of 10. I just don't think that this game warrants that type of difficulty rating with this challenge. So I think a good solid 6 out of 10 with Castoff and the dual vampire bosses being really the only 2 major factors that could stop you from actually completing this challenge in this game. So outside of that, there's nothing really much more to say about this challenge. This is still an easy game to beat. All said and done through and through. This is a very good game. 6.371. Yes, that little 371 was for the final boss. But still, you round down to 6. But I really enjoyed this game when I was playing up as a young child. I think a young child, probably like an early teen at this point. I loved it alongside Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy VI. I would play this, I'd probably say maybe once every couple months. It was fun. Yeah, it was corny. The story is all hackneyed, and it's the classic MacGuffin plot, and it's just... Overall, the game, looking back on it, has not aged too well in the story department and gameplay department, but it doesn't matter. It's just... It did what it set out to do. It told a nice, concise story, and there's not a lot of side quests, not a lot of filler, not a lot of padding too much. Mt Kress, I'm looking at you. It's just a whole bunch of meat to the game. The only side quest being the Gym the Jewelers. So, it's a nice enclosed story, adventure, great game, actually. It's fun. It's not for everyone, but for someone looking for a nice little action-adventure game, with not a lot of depth to it, but with a lot of heart put into it, I'd say this is definitely worth getting and buying and playing. It's fun. And Jackal, man, you barely made a dent in the story, and before you even had a chance to shine, he died horribly on screen, burned to death. That's pretty brutal. She actually has a running animation too. They give her all these animations, and they don't even use them in the game at all, except for the credits. Wasted opportunity. Thank you for playing. Yes. Thank you all for watching too. We have one last thing to watch, or one last thing to see here, and then we'll call it good for this stream. So just, oh, look at that. She got a little closer to her her little hubby, her future hubby, that is. Because they're too young to marry right now. Too young for that stuff. Oh my goodness. He's a school-age boy with a backpack and everything. Oh, he's in class. Oh gosh, that's a horrible sound effect. Class is over. He's playing hooky. That's why he's not in class. Please be careful. Crossing the street. We have had a lot of traffic accidents lately. Maybe that's what... That'd be funny if Seth doesn't show up. It's like, that's what happened to Seth. Oh, hey! Wait a minute. Where's Lily? What happened to Lily? Where's Neil? What happened to Neil? I bet you they got involved in traffic accidents. They're dead. That's what happened to them. Alright, that is it for the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for staying to the very end. Xenodat, who else got in here? Zero. And then Horrordag, thank you so much for watching me complete this challenge. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And I hope you did too. And that's it. I am done for the night. I'm going to take a much-needed rest. And I'll see you all the next time I stream. Bye now.